I'm Katie before 6. You'll see me chat to the one and only sporty Spice Girl. It's Mel C.
Hi, I'm Sinead. And before 6, we'll be chatting to our favourite star from this year's X Factor.
Hi, I'm Stephen. And before 6, we'll be taking to the streets with Hollywood A-lister Ryan Gosling.
Spice Girls the musical. Is it happening?
Absolutely, yeah. It's in production at the moment.
Joining us in studio today, we have singer-songwriter Janet Devlin. We're delighted to have her here. Obviously, most of you recognise her from this year's X Factor. Janet, as I say, delighted that you made it. How are you doing?
I'm not too bad.
Good. How's life? Are you busy?
I'm actually on like a minor holiday at the moment, which is it's nice because we're like working so hard for so long, and now it's nice just to chill. It's getting kind of dull.
Are you kind of psyching yourself up for the tour? Are you kind of preparing yourself mentally?
Yeah, I'm totally excited. I can't wait to like get on stage and like. There's so many arenas, like proper big stages. It's going to be pretty cool.
It's going to be interesting to tour as well, I suppose. That's something new again from just being in the one place all the time.
Definitely.
Are you freaked out about it at all?
No, I think after you've done like so many live shows and like
in front of 10 million people as well.
Like
that's true.
The millions, then going to actually just do a live concert, like it doesn't really seem that mind-boggling.
You're a big Twitter user as well, Stephen. Obviously is too. Stephen, what's been happening online
What's been happening? Breaking into the trending topics, you might have heard about this last night. Demi Moore, she was admitted to hospital last night, and people are saying it's because of exhaustion. But you know, people are working out different reasons online. I'm not going to say I'm not going to start any rumours myself, but everybody's debating about it online what it actually is. People are saying that it might be because of a broken heart, which could be the case, which would be really, really sad.
Thin, so the broken heart diet, not good.
I wouldn't notice that. Also, what you call it, Rihanna just hit 2 billion hits. She's the first female artist to hit 2 billion hits. And a lot of people are saying, you know, she's beating Gaga now because Gaga was the first to hit 1 billion, but she's not beating Justin Bieber, who's got 2.2 billion. But she is the first woman to do so. That's an amazing achievement. Also, because Janet's here, we're launching our own singing competition called the J Factor. J for Juice and J for Janet.
It works both ways, it's great.
It does. We want you guys to send in your 30-second auditions to our Facebook page. That's facebook.com/juice, or our Twitter account, RTE-Juice. They're all back there behind me. And the closing date is next Wednesday, and Janet herself is going to judge. So, pressure's on. The winner, of course, will get tickets to see Janet and the X Factor tour in the Belfast Odyssey Arena on the 9th of March, and you'll also be featured on the RTE website, so definitely get them in.
Do we have one right now?
We do. We have our first clip. This one came in from Danielle Ward last night. She's singing Rolling in the Deep. Let's check it out.
We could have had it all, rolling in the deep. You had my heart inside your hands, and you played it.
Pretty awesome. I like the foot tapping in there.
They're also professional as well, the videos. That's
a lot of them
brilliant.
came in, there were, yeah.
I wouldn't like to be you to have to choose between all of them, Janet. So, Janet, many viewers, obviously, like yourself, dream of being on the X Factor. So bring us back to where it all started for you.
That's because a long time back, obviously, been watching it for years and stuff, and then my mum saw the application online. You can send in a video, and I was a YouTuber. Like my YouTube videos up, totally not professional like that. Like it would just seem, but like my mum was like, "Well, you know what? Could you lose?" You know, and I was like, "Well, that's true." So we just sent over one of like my top-headed like videos, and you know, I got through that first section of the audition, so I didn't have to do the huge queue up, but I turned up to the second audition, like the thousands turn up. Still thousands, but
and why this year before, you know, why not, you know, 2 years ago or whatever?
Because I was, you have to be 16 to enter, so I
so you were just 2 years.
Yeah.
That's a pretty simple basic answer, isn't it? Well, our Katie met you a few months ago on a red carpet. It was back in November, actually. And this is the conversation. Let's have a look.
What are your chances of winning?
Not very high.
Why? Come on, give yourself some self-confidence, Janet. You can do it for the Irish people.
I'd love to do it for the Irish people, as long as they stay behind me.
And they were staying behind you. You were top of the vote for like 4 weeks. So why at that point did you think, nah, I just can't do it?
I never thought I could do it. And it just got like closer and closer to the end, and I was just like, you know what, I've had a fun time here, but like it's like gonna end soon, like, so I just kind of accepted it. But you know, that's not a bad thing. I was just like, I've had so much fun. It's kind of
Did it knock your confidence then though to feel like that before every went on stage those nights?
No, it kind of just made me relax a bit more. It kind of made me, like, especially for Kiss Me and stuff, I was just like, oh, well, this is fine. You know, I thought I was going that week, so I was just like, oh, go on and give this song my best shot. And then
give it welly and have a good
yeah,
time.
and then if I leave, then I could be like, yeah, I did that song justice, you know?
Yeah.
Come here, you just mentioned your YouTube, you know, singing and the fact that you upload videos. We actually are going to play one right now. This is Janet pre the X Factor days. She's cringing. It's great. Let's have a look.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you say sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead.
Uploaded that before you went into the X Factor, and you went in, I think you had like 10,000 views or something, 15,000 views, and you came out and you had 9 million. How did that feel? You were like a sensation overnight.
Ah, that was weird. You know, it was really cool that because the YouTube strange thing about YouTube was that most people were watching those were like people from like America and all over the world, like just random countries like Venezuela and stuff like so. Like comments in different languages and stuff, that was pretty cool. So like by doing the YouTube, it really helped me a lot by like getting like the word out even further than just like national TV.
And even saying that, do you think that artists these days should use YouTube as the platform, other than things like the X Factor? Do you think that is a way that they can get their music out there?
YouTube is definitely proof of like you can do well of it. Justin Bieber, YouTube, you know, like there's just loads of people come off YouTube, and it is definitely a good way to do it.
Yeah.
So.
Like our Stephen as well. Not for the singing though.
At
least not yet anyway. You're just wondering, are you watching The Voice? There's The Voice of Ireland, the American version. What do you make of that concept in comparison to the X Factor, I guess?
I've seen about like three episodes. I think it's good. I really enjoy watching it. The buzzer would freak me out. Like if I was singing, I would have totally cracked under that. But yeah, it's really cool. Nice concept and everything.
And at the moment, what are you doing? You said you're on a bit of a holiday. Are we doing anything fun, meeting family, friends, or what's going on?
I don't know. I'm terribly bored at the moment. Like, like I'll sit down and I'll try and write a song, and then like if I can't do that, then I'll be sitting computer or like going to trying to meet friends, but they're all in school, so it's you're kind of stuck in this like. I'm so bored, but there's nothing I can do. Really.
At least you've got the tour to look forward to.
Yeah.
We've loads more questions for you in just a second. But to become one, Viva Forever and Wannabe were all massive 90s classics, especially for me anyway. Between the Spice Girls and Oasis, I listened to absolutely nothing else. So when we knew one of the Spice Girls, I absolutely knew you'd like
She's judging me.
Of course she is. She's allowed. Now
like
you can judge her. Let's see if Janet actually likes Spice Girls. Did you? You can be honest.
I was never a huge Spice Girl.
No. Why?
I don't know. It just weren't my thing. I was never like as a kid never really into like
poppy kind of stuff.
I'm not poppy, just not that.
Just not the Spice Girls.
Just not the Spice. Shut up, Sinead. Leave me alone. I just didn't like them. Okay. Still to come. We'll be chatting to these lads. That is Fox Avenue coming up on the show after the break.
Yes, and Ryan Gosling will be taking to the streets with Katie. Well, kind of. Yeah.
It's a little bit of a lie. As you know, we like to get celebrities to tell us their secrets, you know, the juicy bits that they have going on. So we did just that with Operation Transformation's Kyle Henry.
Hi, my name is Carl Henry. I'm the personal trainer for Operation Transformation. My confession is...
Carl's confession is he's secretly a fan of one of these three people. So these are your options, right? Do you think he's a fan of Daniel O'Donnell, Kylie, or Chesney Hawkes? Something to ponder while you grab a cup of tea. We'll tell you the answer after the break. And you have to guess. Welcome back. As you can see, the lovely Janet Devlin is still with us, and we'll be figuring out in a moment if the lovely Ryan Gosling actually tickles your fancy. But first, we must sort out this Carl Henry situation. So, who is he a fan of? Let's figure this out.
Is it Daniel O'Donnell, Kylie Minogue, or one-hit wonder Chesney Hawkes?
That is mean. You're just mean. If you had to pick one of them that you would be a secret fan of, what do you think?
I would be a secret fan?
Go for it. Kylie, Daniel O'Donnell, Chesney
She wants to
Hawkes.
say Daniel, I know it, I can see it in her
I don't
eyes.
think so. What do you think? I think Janet just doesn't want to answer. We'll move on. Okay, who do you think Carl said then? Pass the onus on to him.
I'll go for Daniel O'Donnell.
Okay, we're going Daniel O'Donnell. Let's see if Janet is right.
Hi, my name is Carl Henry. I'm the personal trainer for Operation Transformation. My confession is, I'm a secret Chesney Hawkes fan, and once I met him in New York.
Janet's like, damn it, I didn't get it right. Carl's going to be on the show tomorrow, so make sure and check that out. Do you know who Chesney Hawkes is?
No.
I'm not going to sing. Why did I sing?
You guys are so much younger than me.
I knew that.
Oh, did you know who he is? I bet you Googled him. You Googled him during the break. That's the only reason
swear
you
I
know
did.
who he is.
Yeah.
You totally did.
I was just checking here on Twitter, actually, we've got a great reaction to the singing competition. It's going crazy. Last night as well, we had loads. This one, though, came in, late last night from Evie, and she made up her own song called The One. Let's check it out.
You're the one. Oh, you're the one. My soul's on fire, I just feel pain. Something tells my heart I've seen
That's the original. Fair play to her.
I like the hand movements and stuff like
And
that.
you like the original songs, obviously, because you're into the writing as well, so it's going to be a tough one for you.
Remember, keep the entries coming until next Wednesday. That's when the competition ends, and Janet will be picking the winners. So, yeah, if you want those X Factor tickets, get it in online.
Now, we get lots of suggestions from you lot who you think is going to be big in 2012, but I have to say most of them are to do with fans.
We want, more suggestions, different types of ones, like actors, models, DJs, and artists. Whoever you think is going to be the next big thing in 2012, we want you to tell us on our Facebook page, facebook.com/juice, or on our Twitter like usual. We got loads in this week. This one came from Sophie Byrne. She said Jennifer Lawrence, the lead in the Hunger Games movie. She was also in Like Crazy, which we actually went to see last night. We're going to be covering that. It was not a date. And we're going to be looking at that later on in the week. But this is a trailer from the Hunger Games coming out in March. Let's check it out.
Oh, she really didn't know you were there, right?
I didn't know they were going to use that.
Oh, well, what can you do? Now, we mentioned earlier that Ryan Gosling would be hitting the streets with Katie. We should probably be a little bit more specific. She actually went out on the streets with this picture of Ryan Gosling to see if you lot would kiss him or diss him when he looks like that. Either way, I know what my answer would be. We also asked if you'd be into kissing or dissing Twilight star Kristen Stewart. Let's have a look and see what she said.
This week's Kiss or Diss is Kristen Stewart. Now, she's adored by millions and millions of Twilight fans, and she's going out one of the sexiest men in the world, Rob Pattinson. But the question is, when she's looking like regardless.
I can say, just
Give him a score, but looking like this. And do you mind hairy men, or is it just so like fake of the beard? I think it's just perfect. The Gosling, you're not alone.
I think the entire world fancies Ryan Gosling, so I knew I wasn't alone on that one. What about you, Janet? Would you kiss him or diss him?
Got a boyfriend, so.
We can't answer that question. If you didn't have a boyfriend, do you think Ryan Gosling is hot?
Well, he's attractive,
Yes. So we'll go kiss, right? I'll take a kiss on that one. Sorry, boyfriend. Stephen, any more entries into J Factor?
Yes, they're flowing in still. This is another one that came in last night from Vicky Cornick. She's singing Jar of Hearts. Let's check it out.
And who do you think you are? Running around leaving scars, collecting your jar of hearts and tearing love apart.
Yeah, and she's only 12 years old.
And
How
isn't she
amazing
the
is
head
that?
of Kendall Jenner? What do you think? If you watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, that is,
He's
I
addicted
think she
to it.
looks really like, I do love it. Janet, tell us about the tour. Like, you're doing some Irish dates. Are you kind of more looking forward to them?
Yeah, I don't mean to be like a wee bit biased or anything. You know, of course, we'd be looking forward to London because it's like huge and stuff. But oh my God, like Belfast and Dublin, I'm hoping that like all the Devlinators and stuff will be hitting the streets.
And I'm sure they'll be out in force. They probably all have dyed their hair red in the meantime as well. And there's only very few tickets available. I mean, it is completely sold out, really, except for the Saturday 10th show in Belfast, I believe. So, I mean, it must feel amazing to kind of be up there so much, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's just gonna be a lot of fun. It's a shocker too, like just like being able to go and sing in all these like proper huge arenas is like something I would never have dreamed in my life that I'd ever be doing.
I know you can't tell us what you're going to be singing, but might you be like doing duet with some of the lads? Like, will there be kind of that kind of thing going on?
Like, we were told like at the start that there might be duets, but I haven't heard anything about any duets or anything. But if I did duet, I'd totally duet with Craig. We've already talked about it. It would be so much fun.
If it could happen,
yeah, if it was possible.
We have another entry, don't we?
We do have another entry. This one comes in from Kira Hayes. She's singing Skinny Love by Bon Iver. Let's check it out.
Come on, skinny love, what happened here? Suckle on a hope
great singer.
And I love that song as well.
Janet, that's all we're going to show you today. We've obviously got more that we have to get in. I don't know how you're going to do it, to be honest. I mean, that's 4 amazing ones already. We're actually completely out of time, which is very upsetting, really. Make sure and tune in tomorrow because we'll be giving you all the juice on One Direction.
And we'll also be catching up with Operation Transformation's Carl Henry.
Thank you so much for coming in today, Janet. You can check Janet out if you've already got your tickets to the X Factor Tour course. Check out @Janet Jealousy and, you know, keep an ear out for the album and all those things. Janet, thank you so much again. We'll see you all tomorrow. Take care. Have a good one.
See you guys.